Hello, everybody, and welcome to Betta Fish Bowl. Now I'm passing it over to Meg. She's going to be our Oh, it's still playing. She's going to be our introduction. Meg.
Hey, so I am Meg, and I'm going to be introducing everybody to Betta Fish Bowl, which is our version of Shark Tank, which I should throw that out there in case no one has gotten that yet. So first up, we're going to have the people who are pitching, and first up, we're going to have Izzy Alexander. Oh, are we not switching spotlight? Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna have Izzy Alexander, and then we're gonna have Maya, and then we're gonna have Bailey Wilson at the end. And for our lovely sharks, we have special guest Mrs. Isom, Mr. Bockenfeld, and Mr. Torres. And then we also have two student sharks, Emma and Kara. So yeah, take it away. Izzy is doing the first proposal.
If you could spotlight me.
Yeah.
Caught me mid-dance there. All right. Sharks, we've all been there. It's a critical moment. You're taking your online test or sending that long email you haven't backed up or submitting your assignment or clicking play on that crucial nail-biting last episode of Tiger King. And then, suddenly, the Wi-Fi lags. You want to know why your connection has been so slow lately? Well, it's under a lot of stress, okay? Nobody's usually on your home Wi-Fi for more than 2 hours a day, and everyone's device wants the most bandwidth for their buck. Well, what if you had a device that could stop all that? I'm introducing a device called Cutthroat Connection, which will allow you to have total control over your Wi-Fi. With my device, with a simple click, the rest of your family will have their Wi-Fi connection terminated for the time being, while you get the best quality bandwidth around. Now you can have the fastest streaming times in the entire nation, and what's more, faster than the rest of your family, because fostering family fighting is exactly what we need right now. Cutthroat Connection is the ultimate universal device that keeps you in charge at the low price of $34.99. I'm seeking a $500 million investment at 10% stake so that I can advertise these products better. Sharks, what do you say?
Oh, man. Interesting. So you're seeking a $500 million investment.
Yes.
For
10%
a 10% stake in your company?
Yes.
So your company is worth $500 billion?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you valued your company at $500 billion.
Yeah.
What are your...
Can you help me understand how you came to that amount for your...
Well, I think based on just the demand that people have for Wi-Fi right now in their house and fast internet speeds, I really think there are a lot of people that would be willing to pay the money to put in, to be able to stop their family's internet connection. Plus, my device is universal, which means two of them can exist in the same household. So if you and your wife are fighting over the Wi-Fi connection, you can just have a little duel of the Cutthroat Connection devices. And that, I think it's just the demand is super high right now. My product will supply it. I really think that with proper advertising and production costs, my product could make a splash.
Can I ask a quick follow-up question?
Yeah.
So what do you do about the fact that whoever has the account can already limit the devices on it? So you are built in already have the capability to kick people off your Wi-Fi, even your own family members. Why buy a product when this capability already exists with regular Wi-Fi?
Well, Mr. B, I'm going to take a page out of your book and go into the state of the American country. I really think that most Americans do not know that their Wi-Fi has this capability. So seeing a product advertised on TV as having this capability makes them sort of think, well, now I have to have it, even if there is already something that's attached to your own Wi-Fi router that can stop the rest of your family, which my dad explained to me last night, which when I did this pitch to him, I was like, no, Dad, most Americans don't know that. So I really think that most Americans won't be able to understand that their Wi-Fi already has that, and therefore I can sell this product to them.
So just a couple of businessy questions. How much does it cost to make per unit? What do you sell each unit for, and how many units have you sold?
Well, it costs a grand total of $10 to make each unit, since it's pretty simple. I charge $34.99 per unit, and I have sold, I'm gonna go with 100,000.
When you go with that, does that mean that you've actually sold that many, or you feel like you did?
I feel like I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What was your cost per unit?
$10.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Izzy, you know, I think that you have the entrepreneurial spirit that I like to see. Really looking at a situation. However, I feel like you maybe have inflated the worth of your product and company. And for 10% ownership, I don't know, and I just don't know if I can buy into the quarreling that this may cause at ease. And so for those reasons, I'm out.
You know, I disagree with Isom. I support anybody who wants to profit off of the regular citizen's ignorance. And this is a prime example of profiting off of ignorance. And so if I can find another shark to go in with me, I'm in.
I'm going to have to say that due to the fact that I personally have investments in Wi-Fi routers, I am out.
Okay. So you're saying, okay, so you sold 100,000 units. So your profit currently is 2 million. It's 2.5 million is what you've made. And the value estimate on your company is $500 billion. Over what time span did you sell those 100,000 units?
Well, I just started selling them while we were under quarantine, because I understand that with the increased, you know, capability of the Wi-Fi, I understand that those citizens may have an increased need for this product where maybe it didn't exist before. So I've just started selling it in the past month that we've been in self-quarantine in America.
Okay, I'll put up, if Bockenfeld will match, I'll put up 5 million for a third of the company. Oh no, actually, I'll put in 5 million. If Bockenfeld matches, we'll take 60% of the company and leaving you 40%.
I really don't think I can compromise giving up half of my company.
It's 60% of the company. It's not half.
Over half of my company.
But the 40% still gives you controlling interest, and right now you don't have the distribution that we can supply.
Izzy, let me tell you a quick story. Okay, story.
Izzy, wait, there's no quick Bockenfeld story. So
Okay.
You know what?
That.
You know what?
I want to listen.
I'm out.
So when I was young, just a young investor, just a few $1 million in my pocket, I was sitting there and I was talking to a brand new company. They were called Nike, okay? And they had developed shoes, all right, which are very popular. And I told them, what are you thinking? Okay, you have an opportunity here to develop an entirely new market. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, you could either make shoes that fit people's feet, or you could make shoes and put shoelaces on them to create an entirely new marketplace. And now they can customize this, you know what I mean? So you can tie up your shoelaces, and now you've created all sorts of new jobs for the shoelace factories. They look to me like I'm crazy, but look at me now. I am the leading investor in shoelaces nationally. Everybody knows me for that, and I'm a billionaire. So you should take this opportunity now, create this new market, take me and Mr. Torres's money, and become—
I'm out. She said, no, I'm out. I got time for that.
I've been the silent shark so far, but I might be willing to go in with Mr. B on it. I haven't heard anything about the longevity of the product though, after quarantine is over. What are we going to do once people don't have this high demand and go back to workplaces?
Well, Emma, I really appreciate you bringing that up. first off, we're going to be here for at least a few more months. So there is going to be a couple months runtime of this product, which is more than you can say about some other products that have been pitched previously on this show. Also, again, American consumers, they don't really think too far ahead when they're buying their products. So I still think that we can hit a market with this one. The immediate need is bigger than the future possibility of the need.
All right, this product, it's like the Snap bracelet, okay? It'll be gone in 2 months. Isom, are you out?
Oh, I'm so out. Yeah.
I'm out.
Bockenfeld,
Kara, are you out?
I'm out.
I'm out. Okay. Do we have are you guys gonna, Izzy, are you gonna take the 10 million, 60% of the company? That seems to be the deal on the table between these two.
Yeah, what the heck?
There we go. Congratulations. You have yourself a deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Meg, back to you.
All right. So next up, we have Maya with her new and improved quarantine product.
Hello, Sharks. Today in our world of social distancing, there's only so much cleaning and organization you can do until you go insane. Introducing Alt Chip from Amazon Invader. This microchip can be implanted in your brain or your hand, and it's completely harmless, and it will be implanted in the hypothalamus, which connects and regulates your emotions. So when you start to feel down or negative emotions, it'll sense that, as it has AI technology, it's connected with your phone, and it will go into Amazon, and your brain will automatically know what it wants to buy. It'll buy it for you and bring it to you as soon as possible. And I'm asking for $3 million for a 20% stake in the company. What do you say?
Well, that's a fancy product you have there. That's what I say. Sharks, do we have questions?
Have you tested this product in people before?
Yes, I've tested it on myself, my family, and I've sold about 50,000 units so far during this quarantine era.
Maya, real quick. So you developed a technology that can read people's mind and figure out what they want ahead of time. And you're deciding to use it to order things off Amazon faster. Think of the possibilities of this technology. I really feel like you're not shooting for the stars like you should be.
Okay, I don't think you need to listen to this guy. He's a shoelace tycoon. This guy hasn't used technology like ever since he bought the licensing for the little plastic thing on the end of the shoelaces.
It's called an aglet.
Who let her back in? I thought she had a deal. Control your people. The aglet tycoon of Chicago, Mr. B. Okay, so you're valuing your company at $15 million. Do you have a patent on this product?
Yes, I have, because I've been working in the AI sector of business, and we just recently, if you saw in the news, are able to translate brain waves and brain thoughts or brain messages into feasible 1 to 2 sentence thoughts. And I patented this technology for that.
My question is, you just said that it will take thoughts and, put it into 1 or 2 sentences. Can it actually make sense out of no thoughts at all?
Well, since it's kind of connected to the hypothalamus that deals with your emotions, and it detects like different emotions for like boredom, sadness, like whatever it is, and based off of that in the Amazon, whatever you want to call it, warehouse, whatever, it'll detect products that deal with those sort of things. Like if you're bored, like you want like brain stimulation, it might give you a puzzle. If you're like feeling sad, it might give you like a weighted blanket. Like dealing with anxiety, it'll know exactly how to deal with the situation.
I have another follow-up question. What do you do with the existential reality that consumerism cannot save us at all, and that more products might not actually make us happier at all?
Well, actually, in this era of recession, as it is coming in with these stimulus checks, the government is trying to promote and increase consumerism to bring back that aggregate demand in the economy, which will help re-stimulate and get us out of this current depression we are currently in. And I think this economic, even though you call it consumerism, we have to follow through in these economic steps to help improve our world economy and our current status.
Hey, Maya, I am with you. I see a marketing campaign that says cure your depression by curing the economic depression. I am with you. Consumerism rules. I will give you 3 million, but I am asking for 45% of the company.
A hefty price. Any other offers or anything else?
I'm interested. How much do the units sell for, and how much do they cost to make?
They sell for $24.99 because it is obviously a piece of technology, and it can also be self-implanted since we can't really go out to anyone else and have it done for us. It's an easy process, and I produce it for $8 a piece.
Can I just where does the chip enter your body?
So it can either enter through here on your hand and connect to a nerve.
Yeah.
Or it can. I'm sorry. I'm just really passionate about it. And it gets
I can feel the passion through the technology.
Yeah, so it can go through your hand. It can go through your hand.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm working years on this technology. It's okay. It can go through your hand here, or it can go back in the brain, and it'll connect up into the hypothalamus.
Do you receive a tool to implant it when you order?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Can you tell us about the tool? I'm confused.
Yeah,
how does it work?
It's basically just kind of like a needle. The needle will contain the small microchip for the product.
Okay,
and
Maya, you said small, but you showed me about 2 inches. I mean, talk me through this.
The microchip is so small, I can't even show it to you, but it's in the needle, which will then be injected.
Okay, listen, I think I have enough information here. I think that this is some powerful technology, and I'd like to, I'm not sure I'm in with the exact line, but I think I can help you really take advantage of your product. I think that, first of all, you probably want to go with me. I'm totally in for the 3 million, and I'll only take 40%. And I think what you'll find in me is that, like, just my reach, my ability to market. I don't know if you know, but I've got some TikTok dances. A lot of people have seen them. I think that that's a good way to start. People aren't even paying attention to why they're watching those, and they'll just tune in, and we'll be able to like tap into their thoughts already. So with that, I mean, I'm in for 40% of the company, $3 million, and I think you and I could really take things in a place that, gosh, that we just haven't thought of or even seen yet.
Listen, okay, I work in technology. That's where I have all of my stake, and I'm going to offer you, as part of my multi-million-dollar company, I know how to take advantage of people, manipulate them with that technology. I'm going to give you all of your money, 25% stake, and I get a 10% royalty on every product sold. That is my offer.
So here's what you have on the table. Emma, do you have an offer? Are you in, you out?
I'm all for brain controlling people, but the needle is just, I'm out on that.
Okay, Mr. B, are you going to throw an offer out here?
No, I'm not going to participate in this rampant consumerism that is corrupting our society. I'm out.
Yeah, because, people don't buy Nike. Okay, so you have ISOM on for 3 million, 40% stake in your company. You have Kara on for 3 million, 25% stake in your company with a 10% back on every sale in perpetuity. And then I'm offering 3 million for 45% of your company, but I will allow you to have all controlling interest, even when stocks go out and people consume the stock for the company when it goes public. And I will per year put $500,000 into a development fund for you to develop new technologies.
But let's not forget, Maya, that I have a market that people don't even, none of these people have even tapped into. Plus, if I can get people to check a book out from a school library, just imagine what I can do with this product. Just saying.
Listen, I got investments in those Wi-Fi companies. We can make this product wireless, no needle.
Look, bottom line, you're not going to go wrong with any investment. But bottom line is, I can tell that you're a want to work in the lab type person, and you'll need a face person. And I, by far, am the best salesperson in the group. So,
I
your
think
choice.
I'm gonna have to go with Kara because I can put this wireless and spread it out on the brainwaves.
Virtual
Well,
handshake.
You'll be bankrupt in about a week. All right, nice job. All right, back to you, Meg.
All right, so our next and final person who's going to be sharing their product idea with us is Bailey Wilson. Take it away, Bailey.
All right, hello.
That was a smooth criminal.
All right, so ever since reading the book Purple Cow by marketing guru Seth Godin, I've been dedicated to being different. And so when I heard that we were making quarantine products, I decided to be different and not do that. So first, I want to talk about pants. We all wear them and we all love them. There's so much more than just clothes. From dress pants to pajama pants, they truly encapsulate how we feel and our personalities and display that to those around us. Over time, we've developed many different kinds of pants. We have short pants, which are just below the knee, and long pants that go all the way down below the ankle. And we have just about everything in between. Now, I'm going to turn your attention to something else that we all love, and that is dogs. There's so much that you can do with dogs. You can pet them, you can play with them, you can even walk with them. Now, we all love dogs, and we've gone to great lengths to make them more like us. We've even created social media accounts for them. Crazy. But now what we haven't done is let them into one of our favorite things, and that is wear pants. And I've just been puzzled by that all my life. So my friends and I went out and we created the company Dogs with Pants Incorporated, where, you know what we do here? I bet you can guess it. We put pants on dogs. Now, I know this comes up to a lot of questions, and you're probably wondering, you know, how are these dogs going to wear pants? You know, this question broke the internet many years ago, where we see there's two different ways to wear pants. And we believe that we've come to the answer to this question, and we did it by once again not answering the question. My company is both four-legged and two-legged pants for your dogs. We put the decision-making up to the customer so that we can, you know, kind of make a wider range when it comes to our target market. Now we're looking for a $300 million investment for an 8% stake in my company, and I hope that we can make a deal.
I'm going to go ahead and just say I believe that pants are a good thing. I don't think it's natural for animals. I feel like this is along the same lines as cub breeding. I am out.
Well, I don't know if I'm as emphatic as Isom, because I think you're hitting an untapped market. We start getting pants on dogs. Now we can get pants on all pets. You get pants on fish. You get pants on lizards. No one's going to be able to put pants on cats, but that's fine. Elephant pants. I like this. Man, where do you get the evaluation on your company?
All right, so here I have some market research with me right here. So the first one I'll turn your attention to is, how much stuff do we sell? The answer is a lot. Next question, how much market research have we done? A lot. Also, finally, how much faith does the public have in this company? A lot. So after conducting all that research and getting that information, I feel that we have been properly able to evaluate the worth of our company.
Okay, I'm kind of sold. So like the way I look at it is, how much money do I have? A lot. So I'm willing to offer you, how much did you want?
$300 million.
You want $300 million for an 8%? Okay, I'll take 60% and I'll give you $500,000.
Yes, and just so you're aware.
So 60% for $500,000. What do you need to make me aware of?
Well, you see, what we plan to use this money for, just so it's not just, you know, it is a large number, but I want you to be well aware of what that is for. The main cost that we have that is fairly expensive is models. Dogs actually drive a really hard bargain when it comes to, you know, getting them to model for our company. So that's where the majority of our money is going to go.
No, I work with dogs. No one on the East Coast works with more dogs than I do. I can get you a discount on models. Whatever you're paying, you're overpaying. All right, Kara, do you have any insight on this?
I just have a couple questions. So seeing as I have a dog who is tiny, crazy, absolutely terrified of everything, I feel like trying to put pants on a dog would just not be a fun experience for me or the dog. Additionally, what's the material? Where are you sourcing the material? What's your net profit? What are you doing with the competition, considering this is already a product that exists on the market? I just have some questions.
Well, that's a lot of questions. I'll answer them kind of in waves, as I cannot recall the exact order that you asked those questions. However, I think that the material we do make our pants out of is we make it out of flowers, so they're very soft. And I think this is what that kind of answers a few of your questions. That makes us unique, which is what gets us ahead of the competition. So by doing that, it's softer for the dog, and it's a much more enjoyable experience while putting it on the dog. Also, I believe you're asking, what was I'm sorry, what were the rest of your questions?
I think that pretty much covered them, but as your product is made out of flowers, is it washable?
Yes.
Will it fall apart if I try to put it in my washing machine?
No, it will not. We have washed it many times.
So I'm a little bit concerned, and what I'm concerned with is, you haven't given me any examples of any canine surveys that you've done about the styles that dogs are actually interested in. And what I'm worried is that humans are transplanting their own style onto dogs, and they will resent that. And what I'm most worried about is an uprising where domesticated dogs rise up against us because we have transplanted our own human ideas and sense of style upon the canine community.
Bailey, could you please lift up your graph again and show them how much market research you've done?
Well, first here are some examples of what it looks like. You're kind of right there.
Those don't look like they're made out of flowers. Are you lying to us?
I am not. Those are old
Those look
pictures.
Like cotton pants.
Is cotton not a flower? Just throwing it out there.
I mean,
no, I'm just throwing it out there. Just okay. Ignore that one.
Here's Shark Bockenfeld. Here's back to the amount of market research we've done. This includes dogs as well as humans. A lot.
Well, listen, I want to apologize. You convinced me. You completely answered my question. So I digress.
You all will have to answer to PETA. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
PETA, the organization, not the Hunger Games PETA.
Duly noted.
I feel a little hurt by the deception of flowers. I'm out.
Also, I want to throw it out there. If you want to get that PETA reference from earlier, you should check out the SIA Late Show that we filmed in honor of Online Student Choice Day, which is May 1st. All right, continue, Sharks.
Okay, everyone's in, but I'm the only one with an offer on the table. I'm gonna give you $500,000 for 55% of your company.
Is there any other deals willing to be placed on the table? If not, I'm going to have to go with Shark Torres.
No, go ahead, Emma.
All right, I'll enter. I will give you your 30 million. I'm going to take 40% and then 10% on every product.
Emma, he was asking for 300 million.
Yeah, 300 million. Numbers. Nah. But I heard Shark Bockenfeld was also making an offer.
Yes, that's right. Bailey, here's my offer, okay? I will give you all the money in my checking account, which is $243 as of yesterday, but you'll have the honor of working with me. And I don't think that can be understated. There's no way to understate that value. So I need your decision now.
What I have about that is I'm a percentage guy, right? So when I hear all these numbers, I hear that they're giving a small percentage of the amount of money that they have. What I hear from you is I'm getting everything. I'm getting
100%. That's right.
That's what I like.
We're going to make a lot of money together, Bailey. I'm proud. I'm excited for this opportunity.
Well, there it is.
I like that a lot. That sounds promising.
I like it when a deal's been made, even if it's not made with me. All right. Isabella Schott ends this insanity.
Alrighty, guys, that has been our version of Shark Tank, which we are calling, what are we calling this even? Betta Fish Bowl. This has been Betta Fish Bowl, and we are super excited about Student Choice Day. So check that out, May 1st. That's all the time we have, and we will see you on Student Choice Day. Bye, guys.